everyone. I am Paula Ching, M. Insigne from BSBA Human Resource Management A. We'll review the SEA Games 2019 Philippines versus Vietnam Volleyball, starting with reinforcing Valdez and Lowry on the attack that are Phil Hawaiian recruit and 2019 PSL All-Filipino Conference MVP, Kalaymao, Sis Milena, Mylene Paat, and Jubilin Gonzaga, while Jaya Morado and Rhea Di Maculangan are tapped to orchestrate the plays. Then with the team captain Abby Moranio, Mayjoy Baron, Madi Madayag, and Mecca Reyes are set to guard the net, while Don Macandili and Kath Arado will lead the team's floor defense. Then, with the Twin Towers, Jaja and Dindin Santiago have been left out of the lineup. Have been left out of the lineup due to their commitments to their Japan 5 league clubs, while Filipino-American setter Alohe Robens Harde did not make the final roster. The SEA Games 2019 on Women's Volleyball Philippines versus Vietnam. The Philippine women's volleyball team put a good fight, but the Vietnam squad proved steadier in the deciding set to hack out a 21-25, 25-23, 25-19, 20-25, 15-18 decision in the 2019 Southeast Asian Games at the Philippine Sport Arena on Tuesday, December 3. The scorer records the service of each place and control the result of each service following the order of the boxes from number 1 to 21. The scorer works through the boxes corresponding to the service order, which is the first box and the second box and etc. The scorer then proceeds as follows. The first service is indicated by crossing or ticking off the number of the box marked 1 in the column of the serving player. Once the team has lost the service, they record in the box the total number of points scored by the serving team to that point in the game. Then the scorer passes to the other team section of the service order and crosses off or ticks the number of the box marked 1 in the column of the serving player. In the middle of the score sheet, there is a team points row. There is a team points row for each team where numbered from 1 to 44. This is the row to record. To record from left to right the score of the corresponding team by crossing through the number of points scored during each rally. When the team loses service, the last number marked in the team points row is recorded under the box whose crossed off number corresponds to the player who had the service. During the set, recording will continue this way until the following things may occur. First is when the scorer continues in this way, the service orders the first set second set, third set, and the fourth set successively until the end of the set, which has its end time recorded in the end time section. This is the exact time at which the set finished. Then, if there is a tie like 20-20, the set continues until a 2-point lead is achieved. 22-20, and etc. Then the numbers not crossed off in the team points row of each team are cancelled. In the service order box of each team, the score for each team's last service is circled even if they have not yet commenced serving. If the receiving team won the set, the last point is noted in the service order box of the player who would have served, but without crossing or ticking the box's number. The score in the service order box should be the same as the team points row at the completion of each set. During the match, Alessa Valdez lead the Philippines with 22 points built on 20 spikes and 2 aces, followed by 12 points apiece from Sis Molena and Juvenile Gonzaga. The duo of Majoy Baron of Madi Madayag had also 3 blocks each. But at the last set, the Vietnamese squad showed poise in the fifth and deciding set, were leaning on their defense to get the win. Valdez's attacks were met with the towering blockers of Vietnam as the visiting team pushed their advantage to 5, which scores of 12-7. The Philippines would score only one more time, courtesy of Molena, as Vietnam pulled away. During the match, it starts with a coin toss. The team that won the coin toss for set 3 in the remarks section will start the game. The scorer then follows the same procedure established for the sets 1 and 2. Nothing that the change of court scores. Courts occurs after multiples of 5 points. If there is a tie, the set continues until a team obtains a 2 points lead over the other. In the case of the Philippines versus Vietnam in the SEA Games in the 5th set, the Vietnamese lead 5 points in a 15 points game that lead to their victory against the Philippine squad.